What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Elder Scrolls Lore. So, a couple announcements before we start today. I plan on expanding the lore series. I have 3 potential candidates here. The Dark Souls series, Fallout, and The Witcher. Those are my 3 candidates. I want to know what you guys thought. I want your opinions. Let me know in the comments below. And then for the second announcement, so as of today, I checked this morning, we have hit 200 subscribers. I did not expect to hit 200 subscribers that quick. It was amazing. I appreciate everyone who's been there. My channel has doubled over the weekend, and I can't thank everyone enough. And so it's more of a thank you on on Thursday, this upcoming Thursday. This video will come out Tuesday, so on this Thursday at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I will be streaming Skyrim. And basically the goal is to beat Skyrim using no cheats or anything like that, or mods, is to beat the vanilla game as quick as we can. And that will happen. I don't know how long that'll take, but I'll be streaming it on Twitch via my channel. And you could get to my Twitch. I have my link to my Twitch channel on my YouTube channel, so you can go from there. And that'll happen on Thursday, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And that'll be a thank you. We can talk, have some fun, do this whole thing, and I think it'll be a blast. That way, it's also at night too, so people can kind of stay up and watch, or not, either or. It'll be up on YouTube a couple days later. But this is merely as a thank you. I didn't think we'd hit 200 as quick as we hit 100. That was crazy. So here's to 500 now. 500 subscribers. We'll see how things go. So today we're going to be talking about the Third Aldmeri Dominion. Third Aldmeri Dominion was an alliance established in the year 29 of the Fourth Era by the Thalmor. The Thalmor are a radical nationalist group of Altmer in the Somerset Isles that advocate for elven supremacy over the races of men. They sought to recreate the First Aldmeri Dominion and allied with Valenwood and Elsewhere. After its consolidation of Valenwood and Elsewhere, it became a rival of the Third Empire. This rivalry would spawn the Great War, which devastated both factions. Following the White Gold Concordat, the Dominion rose to power not seen since the First Aldmeri Dominion. It allowed the Thalmor to also expand into the other provinces of Tamriel, and a Cold War would begin between them and the Empire. So 433 of the Third Era, Uriel Septim VII and his heirs, Prince... Forgive me if I butcher these names, I know I do butcher names. Prince Guldal Septim and Prince Ebel Septim and Prince Enmon Septim were assassinated by the Mythic Dawn, a Daedric cult dedicated to Marunas Dagon. The Oblivion Crisis would follow, and the Oblivion Gates opened across Tamriel, including in the Somerset Isles. Due to their knowledge of the realms of Oblivion and their skills in magic, the Altmer were more successful in closing the Oblivion Gates than the Imperials. The limitless hordes of Dremora, Daedroth, and other Daedra did eventually overrun the Altmer defenses, though. Fearing the Mythic Dawn, the Crystal Tower, the seat of the Altmer government, gave the power over to the Thalmor. The Thalmor successfully closed many Oblivion Gates and held up the hordes of Daedra until the champion of Cyrodiil and Martin Septim defeated Marunas Dagon. In 22 of the Fourth Era, the Thalmor capitalized on the weakened empire and overthrew the imperial administration in the Isles. This act established the nation of Alinor. The Elder Council, unable to elect a capable ruler, put Potentate Akato in power. His weak leadership allowed the Imperial Legion to be forced from the Somerset Isles. Give me a second to turn the page. Got a lot of notes on the Dominion. Third Aldmeri Dominion, that is. Potentate Akato would be I'm gonna go with Akato. Would be assassinated by Thalmor agents, which the Empire oh my gosh! All right, it's been a while. I'm sorry. He would be assassinated by Thalmor agents, which would send the Empire into a civil war known as the Stormcrown Interregnum in the year 10 of the Fourth Era. Titus Mede, a Colovian warlord, would unite the rest of the Empire soon after. In 29 of the Fourth Empire, Thalmor sympathizers Wow, that was a real bad one. I wrote this script late at night. Thalmor sympathizers in Valenwood would overthrow the imperial government, allowing Valenwood to join the Dominion. The Empire and its Bosmer allies would orchestrate a coup, however, and it's to kind of stop the bleeding in a way. However, this would lead to the Altmer invasion of Valenwood. The Legion and their Bosmer allies would be forced to retreat. Following its conquest, the Dominion fell into a civil war. The Thalmor would also crush any resistance and cemented its power in the Isles. In 98 of the Fourth Era, the Year of the Void Knights began, and Elsewhere was thrown into chaos. The twin moons of Nirn, Maser, and Secunda disappeared from the sky. The Thalmor would successfully use their magic to restore the moons and gain favor with the Khajiit, whose civilization depended on the waxing and waning of the moons. The Khajiit kingdoms of Anquina and Palatine would separate from the Empire with Thalmor aid and become client states of the Dominion. Now, some say that the Thalmor only claimed responsibility of the moon's return to gain favor with the Khajiit and had no hand in actually returning the moons to the sky. Confident in its power, the Dominion began to prepare their plans to topple the Empire. The Blades, now an independent faction, sought to protect all Tamriel and began to investigate the Thalmor. The Dominion would then hunt down every Blades agent in Valenwood, Elsewhere, and Alinor and execute them. It was here that a Thalmor ambassador was sent to the Imperial City with an ultimatum and a gift. Titus Mede II rejected the ultimatum and the Great War began. For more info on the ultimatum, check out my video on the Great War. The link will be in the description. So, the Dominion military forces were led by Lord Naurfin, and he invaded Cyrodiil from Elsewhere. They caught the Empire by surprise at the city of Leowyn, leading to its quick capture. Naurfin's forces quickly went north and cut Bravel's supply lines off and began a siege. Once Bravel fell, all of southern Cyrodiil was in the Dominion's hands. Meanwhile in Hammerfell, Lady, I'm gonna mess this up, man, Areniella, it wasn't that bad. Areniella led an invasion force from Valenwood, while another force invaded from the coastline into Hammerfell. Yeah, I said Hammerfell. Oh man, this is just bad. The Imperial Legions and Red Guard resistance put up little fight, and were forced across the Alakir Desert in the March of Thirst. With the Empire in full retreat, the Dominion aimed for the Imperial City. Titus Mede II ordered a full retreat before the city would be surrounded. The entire 8th Legion would be sacrificed to cover the retreat. The populace of the Imperial City were brutally ravaged by the Dominion during the sack of the city. The Dominion offered terms of surrender to Titus Mede, which proved to be a fatal flaw. Titus II used this to reorganize his armies as he entertained the idea of surrender. Using the Dominion's tactics against them, Titus II attacked and surrounded the city in 5 days in the Battle of the Red Ring. Once besieged, Dominion forces tried to retreat, but were halted by General Jonah of the Empire. The entire Dominion force in Cyrodiil would be destroyed, and Lord Naurfin's body would be hung from the White Gold Tower. The White Gold Concordat ended the war in 175 of the Fourth Era, and it gave large portions of Hammerfell to the Dominion and banned Talos worship. It also should be noted that these portions of Hammerfell were mostly under their control at this point. However, Hammerfell rejected the treaty, and it would be renounced by Titus II. The Dominion continued to fight for another 5 years, and in 180 of the Fourth Era, the Second Treaty of Stros Mackay would be signed, forcing all Dominion forces out of Hammerfell. By 201 of the Fourth Era, the Thalmor would enforce the ban on Talos worship and indirectly influence events to keep the Skyrim Civil War ongoing. Gotta go down to my little last note at the very back of this page. Unlike the First Aldmeri Dominion, which had a queen and a governing body of Altmer, Bosmer, and Khajiit, the Third Aldmeri Dominion is governed by a council of Altmer and some Bosmer. That is it. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that the Third Aldmeri Dominion will basically conquer all of Tamriel and destroy the Empire? Or do you think the Second Great War will prove in favor of the Empire and the Empire is going to win? I want to know your guys' opinions below. And as always, if you guys have any topics you would like me to cover, please let me know down below. And, as always, please give this a like if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe for more content. Pretty much 6 days a week now. Wow, that's a lot. Wow. I say that every time, but it's a lot. 6 days a week is a lot. It's rough. Elder Scrolls twice a week. But I plan on doing and expanding the lore series. I don't know what day it'll come out yet, but please let me know what you guys want down below. Again, they were Fallout, The Witcher, and the Dark Souls series, Dark Souls franchises. I'm down to do any of the three. I want to know what you guys think below. Let me know, and I'll see you guys around. Peace.